बसेरा ज्योति जगा लो होगा दूर अंधेरा ओम शांति ओम शांति ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Today, Bab Dada. Baba says we are godly students, and what's the rule of this university? Today is the Remembrance Day of respected our beloved Didi Manmohini ji. And Didi was very accurate and punctual, and she was a very good student. She had that intoxication of godly study, so that would be visible in her activities right from Amrit Vela. So she used to just get fresh, then come to the class. So our attention was so much on herself. And when she just relates the Murli, the first and the foremost thing, whenever there used to be a class, and she always had the notes, and she used to reach before the teacher comes and starts the class, and she used to take down the notes. And after that, all her companions or friends, she used to play badminton. She used to say that let's play the shuttle of knowledge. She used to ask us questions. Even if we couldn't give the accurate response, but we understood how much depth she had in knowledge, how she imbibed Baba's elevated versions. She had the balance of love and law, which she insisted us to follow those rules. And Didi's Laukik name was Gopi, and she was a true Gopi of the bridegroom Shiv Baba. When she used to conduct bhattis for teachers, she used to go to the trance, and she enabled even us to be in the subtle region for hours together in Baba's remembrance. Usually we never felt like coming back to the physical world. So these are the specialities of Didi, and because of the specialities only, Baba just gave those roles to Dadi as well as Didi. And just when I read the Murli, so Baba says you shouldn't be tired or doze off, or let's listen to Baba's elevated versions. And today's date is 28th July, and the essence: sweet children, only the Father rectifies everything that has gone wrong for you. That is, only the one Father creates your fortune. He gives you this knowledge and makes you fortunate. So Baba says we become fortunate based on this knowledge, because we were completely bankrupt, and Baba has come and awakened us, and he had started creating that fortune. Question: what discipline do you children have in the spiritual furnace? Baba says, of course, Murli class is also a bhatti or the furnace or the class, or it's the means of ascending stage, and this is the time to battle, to have that battle with Maya. So the response is, those who sit in the spiritual furnace, that is, those who are on the pilgrimage of remembrance, should never allow their thoughts to wander here and there. So Baba says, when we sit for remembering Baba, our mind and intellect shouldn't wander here and there. Let only the one Father be remembered. If your thoughts wander here and there, you continue to yawn and doze off, and the atmosphere gets spoilt. You then cause yourself a loss. Those who become instruments to spoil the entire atmosphere, such souls, they incur great loss. Of course, they affect other souls because of disturbing the atmosphere. That's why Baba says it requires a great deal of attention when you sit. The song, neither should the support of your heart nor your fortune break after being created. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard 2 lines of the song. You children are cautioned because the fortune of everything except you Brahmins is spoilt at this time. Baba says, what about our fortune? Everything that went wrong for you is now being put right. Baba says it's not reformed completely. Baba says whatever is been spoiled, it's just getting reformed. The Father is the one who creates your fortune. You know how sweet Shiv Baba is. And the word Baba is very sweet. And all souls receive an inheritance from the Father. Baba's, this our experience says how much we experience, what we experience when we forge that relationship with Baba. And that's why Baba says the term itself is so sweet, and all souls receive an inheritance from the Father. In the world, the sons nor daughters receive an inheritance from their father. Here, everyone's sons and daughters have a right to the inheritance. The Father teaches souls, that is his children. You souls understand that all of us are brothers, and this is truly a brotherhood. Baba speaks with the souls. He doesn't speak with those bodies. Baba teaches souls. You souls understand that all of us are brothers, and this is truly called a brotherhood. All are children of the one God. In that case, why do they all fight and quarrel so much? When we are the children of one God, why should we fight? So Baba says, all of them continue to fight among themselves. There are innumerable religions and innumerable directions. The main thing is there is always battling in the kingdom of Ravan because of the existence of the vices. There is so much fighting because of the vice of lust. Many kings have battled in this way, and they fight a lot because of that lust. They become so happy when someone's heart becomes attached to another. He may even kill for her. When you don't respond, they are ready to kill you. The lust is the greatest enemy. And those who have anger are said to be angry. Those who have greed are said to be greedy. But those who are lustful have been given many different names. This is why it is said, why should we renounce nectar and drink poison? Nectar is mentioned in the scriptures, and it's written that the nectar emerged from when the ocean was churned and when Lakshmi was given the urn. And there are so many stories. The knowledge is compared with the nectar. That's the physical nectar. Lakshmi was given the urn, and there are so many stories. The main thing is the notion of omnipresence. Who is the God of the Gita? Who is the purifier? And these are the main things in the pictures that have to be explained in the exhibitions. Is the purifier the ocean of knowledge and the rivers of knowledge emerge from him? Or is it a river or that physical river or ocean of water? Baba just asked whether the purifier father, who is the ocean of knowledge, and the rivers, that is the souls who just take the knowledge from him, whether you are purifiers of that river or ocean. So many good things are explained to you. The father sits here and explains to you. Sweetest children, who purifies you? Who reforms everything which has gone wrong? The purifier. When does that purifier come? No one knows how this place is created. The Father is said to be knowledgeful, blissful and peaceful. No one knows when does Father come and what does he do, because they always remember the Father to just get everything reformed, but they don't know when he comes and what does he do when he comes. That's why Father is said to be knowledgeful, blissful and peaceful. It's remembered that only the one who puts right everything that has gone wrong, you can understand that it's Ravan who spoils everything for you. Because it is the only Ravan who spoils everything and Shiv Baba just reforms everything. And this is a play about victory and defeat. You know Ravan, whose effigies the people of Bharat burn every year. Because they neither have idea about the enemy or about the friend, that is Shiv Baba. So we have perfect knowledge about the one who spoils everything and the one who reforms. They just burn, they make the effigy and burn. He is the enemy of Bharat. It's in Bharat. They burn him every year. Ask them, when did you start burning him? They would reply, it has continued eternally from the moment world has begun. Whatever they have heard from the scriptures, they believe it to be truth. Ravan didn't exist in the golden and the silver age. There is no question of burning his effigy. And they say that it's continued from the time immemorial. So those who have come in the copper age, they have seen Ravan only. So to such people it has become like the time immemorial, because they haven't seen that world. That is the golden and the silver age. So they say that God is omnipresent, and the Father doesn't say this is anyone's mistake, but it's fixed in the drama. This is a play about victory and defeat. Those who are defeated by Maya are defeated by everything. Those who conquer Maya conquer everything. It's been explained to you how, see, we make mistakes, and Baba says, children, you don't do mistakes, but it's fixed in the drama. If we didn't defame God, Baba wouldn't have come on earth. His need itself wouldn't have come. So Baba says, when Baba cannot come, because it should be completely degraded, so that he has to come and reform it to that level. So Baba says, of course, it's destined in the drama, and it's a play about the victory and defeat. Those who are defeated by Maya are defeated by everything, and those who conquer Maya conquer everything. That's why the people of the world say that if you conquer your mind, you win everything. And Baba says, you conquer Maya. It's been explained to you how you are defeated by Maya. Ravan's kingdom continues for half a cycle, and they can't be. He's not a powerful. So the Ravan's and Ram's kingdom also continue for half a cycle. There can't be the difference of even a second. The establishment of Ram's kingdom and the destruction of the Ravan's kingdom take place accurately at their own time. There is no Lanka in the golden age. That's the land of the Buddhist religion, Baba says. When Ram was there, so Ravan's rule was over Lanka. It's in the intellects of the educated people that where the London is, where US is. It's by studying the knowledge that the locks on your intellects open and you receive that light. That's called the third eye of knowledge. Baba says your study is quite unique. The old mothers can't understand many of these things. They just have to imbibe one main thing and that will be useful at the end. People study many scriptures, but ultimately they say those who are in the stage of retirement, they will not be explained much. So you have to explain just the essence. Just remember one thing. You have to remember Baba. People study many scriptures, but ultimately they just say, what comes to your rescue at the end? Just chant the name of Ram. They don't say, read the scriptures and Vedas to that person. At the end, they just say, remember Baba. When someone is about to shed the body, they just ask him to chant the name of Ram. That's why Baba says, all the old mothers should only remember Baba. So they are told just to remember or chant the name of Ram. Whatever you think about over a long period of time will definitely be remembered at the end. Not everyone is to be destroyed. You know who everyone would remember. Some remember Sri Krishna, some others remember their Guru, some other would remember their bodily relations. When you remember a body, everything is finished. Here, only one thing is explained to you, that is, consider yourselves to be souls and continue to remember the Father. Keep it, Baba says, you are not explained anything. The essence of the knowledge is just consider yourself as a soul and remember the Father. Just keep a chart of how much you remember Baba. The more you remember him, the purer you will become. And it isn't that you will become pure by taking a bath in the Ganges. It's a matter of souls, because it is souls who have become impure. It is souls who have to become pure. The Father has explained each soul is a star. The point resides in the center of the forehead. They say the star or the soul is extremely subtle. Only you children can understand these things. The Father says, I come at the confluence age of every cycle. And they have removed the word cycle and said that I come in every age. That is why people have understood it wrongly. Baba has come and explained to us that he comes at the confluence age. What did we do in the copper age? We just removed the cycle and we just told that he comes at every age. Baba said you have to be lost in Baba's remembrance, and we just removed that that stage of being lost in Baba's love. We just removed that meaning, and then we said the soul becomes supreme soul. Then Baba said you just remember Baba while doing everything. Then what did we do? We said God is omnipresent. So we are the ones who created such who have falsified everything. Baba says, I didn't tell anything like this. What did I tell you, children? Baba didn't say that he would come in every age. Baba said he would come at the confluence age of every cycle. So Baba says, I come. They have removed the word cycle and said that I come in every age. That's why they have understood it wrongly. I said I come at the confluence age of each cycle, at the confluence of extreme light and the extreme darkness. There is no need to come in every age, because you continue to come down the ladder. The Father comes when you have come right down the ladder of 84 boats. The knowledge is for the whole world. The sannyasis say that all of our pictures are just imagination. However, there is no question of imagination in this. This is explained to everyone, otherwise how would people know? This is why these pictures have been created. There will continue to be many exhibitions in many countries. Baba says when you have some kind of pictorial representations, things are very clear. So Baba says there will continue to be many exhibitions in various countries. Baba says there are many children who are the residents of Bharat. All are children, and this is the tree of many religions. The father sits here and explains everyone has been sitting on the pyre of lust and they have become burnt. Those who come at the beginning of the golden age are the first ones to get burnt by the fire of lust from the copper age onwards. That's why they have become very ugly. Everyone, that's why the deity idols are always made with that black color, because they are sitting on the pyre of lust and people don't identify that. Why do they portray one image to be very fair? Radha is portrayed as very fair and the Krishna is very dark. Baba says everyone gets salvation. And Baba says you are the instruments. Your ascending stage will benefit the whole world. You become instruments and everyone will receive salvation through you. The Father explains so easily. He says, simply remember the Father. It is souls who have reached degradation. Baba says, just remember Baba. When souls have become impure, they receive impure bodies. The Father shows you a very easy way to purify souls. And people cause a lot of upheaval. When they see Brahma in the picture of the Trimurti, why do you call him Brahma? Brahma is the deity of the subtle region. How can he exist here? And this Dada was very famous and it was printed. We have such crazy people that they say that they are the resident, he is the resident of the subtle region and the deities are never portrayed with that mustache, everything. So Baba says, when you call the father of human beings, he must exist in the corporeal world, not in the subtle world. That's why Baba says they are such crazy, they have intellects. So Brahma is the deity of the subtle region. How can he exist here? This Dada was very famous. It was printed in the newspaper everywhere. A jeweler says that he is Sri Krishna and he wants 16,108 queens. There was such chaos that Brahma Baba abducted women. There was a lot of upheaval created because he was accused of abducting women who would beat their heads with each person. There are many people. How much they defamed Baba. Baba was never bothered even. How much defamation happened. Baba was unshakable in his stage. He was constant even. If someone is to come to Abu, he is quickly asked, oh, you are going to Brahma Kumaris? They cast magic spells and they make husband and wife into a brother and sister. They tell such tall stories and spoil your heads. Those who are sensible will understand. Those who have such narrow-minded intellects, they just believe that. The Father says, you call me the ocean of knowledge, the world almighty authority. The world almighty authority means the one with all powers. He is the one who knows all the Vedas and scriptures. Even great scholars are called authorities. Why? Because they study all the Vedas and scriptures. Then they go to Benares and earn a title. They earn titles such as Great Scholar, Shri 108 Saraswati there. And those who are very clever receive higher titles. It's written of Janak in the scriptures. He said he wanted to hear the true knowledge of Brahma from a knowledgeable person. There is no one who has the knowledge of Brahma element. All of those things refer to this time. They have made up such tall stories. They have also written a story about Shankara and Parvati. So many stories have been written. They say that Shankar told a story to Parvati. In fact, it was Shiva, but they had written the names of Shankar and Parvati. All the things of this time are written in the Bhagavad, etc. Baba comes and just tells the story. Who did this? Who did? who did all kinds of these things. Baba says those who started the devotion have created such chaos, because then we understood that Shiva and Shankar are one and the same. So then we told Shankar told the story, and Shankar told the story to Parvati, and then she fell asleep. And just look at the flow, how the things have been made. So Baba says everything is of this time, and then it is mentioned in the story that, because then there comes the story of the Janak and Astavakar. So Baba says, you just go and give this knowledge to the kings, tell them you belong to the Sun dynasty, you become a part of the Moon dynasty, then Merchant dynasty, then the Shudra dynasty. Your kingdom itself is completely finished. If you wish to claim a Sun dynasty kingdom again, you make the effort. It's not about compulsion. Baba, who teaches Raj Yoga, has come. Come and claim the unlimited sovereignty once again. The kings receive so many letters and they aren't given to them. They are opened by their private secretaries. Suppose we think we have invited someone and we have explained to them. Not everyone will understand. So many letters will be thrown away. If a letter has something important in it, they will just show that letter to the king. It is said that Ashravakra gave King Janak a vision of liberation in life in just a second. This refers to this time. The father now sits here and explains to you so well. Those who are not going to understand how well Baba tells, right? Yes, Baba, of course you teach very well. When someone explains to us very well, we say, yeah, its explanation was amazing. Baba says, though I tell you everything very clearly, no one says. Then Baba himself says, I explain very well. Those who aren't going to understand will continue to look around here and there. Baba quickly understands when nothing is sitting in someone's intellect. That's why your attention goes here and there. Baba looks around to see whether everyone is... Don't just see that Baba just gives the knowledge. When he comes, he just takes the support of the mouth. Baba, of course, sees everything. How is saying attention? He is the supreme teacher, right? Of course, he pays attention whether his students are they are listening to the Murli or they fall asleep. So Baba, no one sleeps here. So Baba just takes a look around all the four sides and to check whether everyone listens the Murli with attention, whether someone's intellect just wanders here and there. Because Baba knows whose intellect wanders here and there. Some continue to yawn. When this knowledge doesn't sit in the intellects, they continue to doze off and they incur this loss. There was the bhatti of these children in Karachi. Those who were about to doze off were immediately sent out. And all of us used to sit there and no one from outside came here. This was a big gathering of the beginning, and there is a long history. In the beginning, daughters used to go into the trance a lot. And even now, when people still say there is a magic here, they call the Supreme Father Supreme Soul. That's magician. Because when they performed the intense devotion, when they were about to sacrifice their lives, then only the visions would be granted. So here it's not a matter of getting the visions granted. That's why Baba says, so in the beginning, daughters used to go into trance a lot, and even now people say there is some magic here. They call the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, the magician. Shiv Baba can see when someone has a lot of love. So as soon as he looks at her, she would go into trance. The people of Bharat have a lot of love for Vaikunt. When someone dies, they say he has become a resident of Vaikunt, the resident of heaven. This is now hell. So those who have become the residents of heaven, they don't think that they were the residents of hell. No one goes to heaven. Only you now have this knowledge that you were the residents of heaven, and while taking 84 births, you became the residents of hell. And Baba just is making you into the masters of heaven once again, because Baba has awakened us There is the kingdom in heaven. There are different levels of status in the kingdom. Make effort to change from an ordinary human into Narayan. You know what Baba is offering. Baba says the entire kingdom is being established and there are various positions. There is the kingdom and you can claim whatever position you wish. You know Mama and Baba become Lakshmi and Narayan in the future. And you are making effort, and that's why you are told to follow the mother and father. You also make effort, they are just like how they made effort. They also stay in remembrance and become the spinners of the discus of self-realization. Of course, Mama and Baba also remembered Shiv Baba, and they became the spinners of the discus of self-realization. And remember the father and your inheritance become the seers of the three aspects of time. You have this knowledge of the whole cycle. Remain aware of that and continue to explain it to others. When you remain busy in doing this service, you won't remember any other business. Baba says, just churn this knowledge. Baba says, first you become the spinner, then you explain to others. Then your intellect will not wander here and there. Acha, to you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to you, spiritual children, and we spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning, namaste to the mother, father, and Bab Dada. Of course, this Murli is short. The essence for Dharana, the first one. In order to claim a high status in the golden age, follow the mother and father fully and make effort in the same way. Remain engaged in doing service, study with concentration. If you wish to claim the high position in the golden age, you have to follow the Mama and Baba completely. So your effort must be of that quality. Remain engaged in doing service and study with the concentration. Second, your intellect or your attention should be on the study. Keep a true chart of your remembrance. Consider yourself to be a soul and remember the Father. Don't remember your body or any bodily being. Today's blessing. May you create every thought, speak every word, perform every action while stable in your highest position and become completely voiceless. To be completely voiceless means you aren't attracted by any voice to any percentage and you will not be influenced by them. That's the highest position. The souls who are to claim the highest position, they can't have any ordinary thoughts. Those who have the highest position, they can't create ordinary thoughts. So before you create any thought, perform any actions, check is the task as elevated as your name. If your name is elevated and your task is low, it's a low class. Because the name is very elevated and the task is of low class, then you are defaming your name. Therefore, adopt the qualifications according to your aim. You will then set to be completely voiceless, that is the highest and the holiest soul. Slogan. Slogan. While doing anything, remain aware of the Father who is Karan Karavan Har. There will then be a proper balance between your efforts and yoga. And today's object signal. If we just remember I did, where is the yoga? There will not be yoga. Then I'll have the consciousness and the arrogance. Then I will have the great feeling of being insulted. That's why Baba says the Karan Karavan, her Baba is getting it done. Today is a big signal. Stay in the volcanic stage and experience powerful remembrance on seeing the degraded condition of this iron aged Tamo Pradhan decayed tree. And Baba's level of expectation, you should see. Baba says, on seeing the degraded condition of this iron aged Tamo Pradhan decayed tree, Father Brahma has the thought, because Baba is the father, right? The father of all the human beings. The father can't see the sorrow of any child. So the children's tapasvi form should burn this old tree right now with their fire of yoga. However, for that to happen, Baba says the old tree, which is creating such sorrow, and everyone is experiencing that peacelessness, and Baba is just being merciful. And Baba says, you yogi children's powerful yoga should burn the old tree that is already the decayed tree. For that to happen, your yoga has to be volcanic and ignited in full force collectively. Now put Father Brahma's thought into practice. It's not about the yoga power of one or two. The collective gatherings power should take that volcanic form. Then the old tree of this iron age will be burnt. That's why put the Father Brahma's thought into practice. So you have to ignite that with full force. Then the new sapling comes, else how can the new thing come? Om Shanti. As you all are aware that our beloved, respected Didiman Mohiniji's Remembrance Day, Bhog is it will be offered in some time. She was she was carrying out the administration of this organization, or the sacrificial fire. And she was the additional chief and administrative and the controller. One speciality is to power to discern, and the power to take decisions was very strong. How just like the CT scan happens, it just takes the entire image of that organ, or that the moment any soul comes in front of Didi, she used to discern that, recognize that soul, identify. And she was the number one student. She always had this, that there is one Baba, none other. She was the true Gopi who always belonged to the one. And she's today an idol of inspiration to all of us. So let's wholeheartedly offer our respect. It's not about the final tribute, but how she taught us the balance of being loveful and the lawful, how she taught us that discipline, and how she inspired us to follow those principles or rules. And now we will offer Bhog to Didi. Then we will listen to the Bhog message. There will be a song by Madhuban team. All the Samarpit brothers who have come for Bhakti. Very few have come. Tomorrow we are expecting the entire group to arrive tomorrow, and your meal arrangements are in the big dining hall. That is your breakfast, lunch, dinner. Your accommodation will be in Anand Sarovar, and the meals will be served there. And your classes are also in Anand Sarovar, that is in the auditorium. All the brothers and sisters of BK Colony are requested to pay attention. You are requested to have Bhog on second floor of big dining hall. We request Mrityunjay brother and Dr. Banarasi brother to just speak. Both have got a very good intoxication. Baba has made them have such spiritual intoxication. This intoxication will make others give up all kinds of toxic addictions. Om Shanti. Can you all wish Om Shanti? Okay, thank you. Of course, Baba has come to create the heaven. So respected Prime Minister has just fixed this date, that is, he has kept this aim to make that ever bloom, or that radiant Bharat, the Bharat which is free from all kinds of addictions. Because all the dharana of this organization, all of you know very well, we have done such outstanding contributions, and Dr. Banarasi brother has got the MOU signed with Government of India, where it's mentioned that we will practice all those things, and we will inspire the public also to practice. It's a matter of great happiness. A big round of applause to this brother. So with regard to this campaign that he has undertaken, he has got the signatures of more than 4 crore till now. We have kept an aim to just get the signatures of 10 crore. Sharda sister says that may exceed. Of course it will. The youth minister said that Brahma Kumaris organization is enough to implement their own plans and to organize. He has had that hope. There was this online meeting. We both had participated. He had invited, and we had almost 125 religious organizations who had gathered on that platform. because on 2nd August, if the gathering is very huge, because respected PM is going to address he is going to address that nation on this topic, and he will he's going to interact for a duration of 10 minutes. So we have we have so many centers in every state. Even if one center just plans to assemble maybe 5,000 people, so our target is to just make this diamond hall full on that day. We will invite all the students, and we will invite all the public as well as all the workers of this organization, because we wish to make everyone give up this addiction. So when he just takes or have a glimpse of this hall, he'll also feel good. Can we have a big round of applause? The sports minister and the governors of all the states and the chief ministers. So when you are going to organize a very mega program, you should always invite the ministers, chief ministers or the governors, so that on one day at the same time, all the chief ministers, governors and the PM will be there to address, and this will be a revolution. As we progress further, it will spread in different directions, and the message, that is the godly message, will also spread. We can also have this small place, and we can have some cultural programs. We can have some dialogues to create that awareness. We can have many means, or we can have so many small short plays, or it's not about, since this campaign is organized by medical wing, it's not about that we have medical wing people, because it's the invitation to all the people of various wings. Suppose we have the jurist wing and the women wing, we all can participate and to create that divine kingdom in Bharat. So Dr. Banarasi, he knows much more than me, because he is participating in multiple programs. Om Shanti. Dr. Mansukh Bhai, we had a meeting with him for a duration of more than 1.5 hours. So because in that meeting, he just said that this organization has gone and it has created that awareness among 4 crore people. Then he was just speaking to Swaminarayan and other religious organizations, that you are such big organizations, whereas you have to work to that frequency. He gave this assurance that we have all the recognized centers except Gita Pathshalas. We gave assurance to them that we have many centers, and we will just organize. Maybe many centers can come together and organize, so that a mega event can be arranged, so that then there will be a chance of the governor or the chief minister's presence. Just told the public that you have to do. When he heard about the intensity of the service that we conducted, he was just speechless. Maybe he was spellbound. when we met him, we just said that on the auspicious remembrance of respected Dadi Prakash Maniji, instead of having other programs, we took this vow that we will create awareness and spread the message to the public. Because all the sisters of Delhi centers, they had requested that they will just gather 25 to 50 people, that is youth. That's why they requested those eminent people to inaugurate that program. Then sports minister just so told that we will address the entire nation. Of course, the Delhi sisters played such a good role, and he also took that inspiration from the programs that were arranged by them. So when we went to meet the youth minister, and we told Asha Didi that we are going to meet the youth minister, so Didi said, even I would like to meet them to have the invitation placed for the program of the youth that will be happening in their place. So when the invitation was given to inaugurate and address the gathering of 25 to 50 people, and when we requested them to give that letter to Prime Minister, he said that will be given, and he himself told it in last evening's meeting that we have already given the letter to the PM. He said that if you just assemble 60 to 70,000 youth in Delhi, there is a lot of cost which has to be invested in transport and fuel. So we will organize that virtual meeting so that wherever people are, we will address the youth of Brahma Kumaris. So yesterday it was cleared. It's not a good idea to get the youth gathered, considering all the availability of the resources. Dr. Mansukh Bhai was informed. We have this aim to spread the awareness among 10 crore, and we will have the press conference in Delhi on 31st July. Then there will be the very grand inauguration. And 4th August, where all the governors and the chief ministers, because in these 28 states, there will be the national launching. So the Lieutenant Governor will launch that campaign. So we have 800 districts in India. We have MPs, MLAs, and the collectors will be there. So we have the centers in because when it comes to the campaign in village, we have more than 75,000 centers. We have 75,000 villages, and where we can arrange this program, and there will be this new revolution. So here is the humble request that where we have the retreat centers and all the very huge centers. So the invitation has already gone to all the governors and the chief ministers from Mrityunjay brothers' office. And some places where both have, like governor as well as CM, both have accepted their invitation, and they have ensured their presence in that event. Then on 2nd August, we will give these letters to the governors and the chief ministers to just attend the programs. First of all, PM will address the nation at 10:30 a.m. Post that, all the CMs and the governors will be allowed to present their thoughts. So if because you have to launch, you can just launch that campaign according to the availability of the CMs or the governors on 2nd July, 2nd August as well, because it may be difficult for them to attend both on 2nd as well as 4th August. So the sports minister's opinion was there, and we request all the elder sisters and all the sisters to just take this and see that it will spread, or the program will be organized on a very large scale. We have more than 5,600 officially registered centers. So we will just decide, so they will just interact with every center, and we will just plan and circulate it to you. Maybe all the elder sisters and the sub-zone heads, they must be available on the stage, because all the saints and scholars must be available on the stage, because when Prime Minister addresses that gathering, they must be seen. So our request is that all the elder and the eldest sisters and the dadis must be available on the stage, so that when the camera is, when he just takes when he just sees that, then it's also important. We will just we have to have a coordinator, and we have to introduce all the elder sisters, so that he will also understand we have such elder sisters of this organization who are leading the organization. You can just introduce with their name and their designation all the elder sisters, or those who organize such grand events. We will just you are requested to just share, so that they will also wish to keep in touch with you people. You will receive calls from their ministry. Then the mobile number, the center, all the contact details of the centers have been requested. Thank you, and Om Shanti, and thanks a lot. Thank you, because so it's we don't know what's going to happen. We have to put that full force in ensuring that Baba's revelation takes place this year itself. Shanti. It's not about getting de-addicted, but it's about getting liberation, or getting liberated and experiencing that liberation in life while being in life. So let's listen to the song of Madhurvani team. the song goes like this: as long as the sun and the moon and there is a water in ocean, the story of Didiman Mohiniji also remains eternal. This is the divine story of our beloved Didiman Mohiniji. Let's offer book to Baba as well as Didi. Om Shanti. I reached the subtle region to offer bhog to Baba. As soon as I reached there, Baba had emerged Didi Ji and he had made her sit in the subtle region beside him. And as I was just watching that scene, all other dadis were emerged. Then Baba started saying, today, so the bhog has been offered from various centers, and of course the remembrance and the love, the wishes from all the old children, those who have particularly taken their sustenance. Such children are, they are remembering, they were just merged in those memories. Then I told Baba, Baba, today is special love-filled remembrance given by all the elder sisters from the physical world. As I said this, then Didi started saying that they are my equals, those friends. So they are Baba's jewels, maybe. Because Baba just sees every child through his third eye, and Baba of course gives that power to his children. So Baba had immersed all the dadis. As all the dadis just went near her, and they were just offering flowers and the garlands. They were just adorning her in one form or another. Then Baba started saying that when she was in the corporeal world, she was adorned already with those virtues, qualities. When any child just comes in front of her, when any sister or a brother comes, she always used to get into the knowledge chat or some kind of churning the knowledge. She was always very powerful in discerning the quality or the type of the soul. And when Baba was just describing about her, Didi was just being a detached observer and listening to what Baba says. And she then says that what's happening in the physical world. I just saw both. I just looked at them and said, of course, everyone is making that effort, and everyone is They are doing the service as well. Didi says, till when? We, the advanced party souls, we are serving in our respective places. And Dadis also started asking one another, where are you? They were just asking about the whereabouts with a lot of love through the language of eyes. They were smiling and they were just responding in their minds, like even the energy just reaches. So they said, wherever we are serving, Baba also is residing in that supreme abode, and Father Brahma Baba is in the subtle region. Until how long we should also prepare? Just like this mantra was during last moments, that is, it's about the time to go home. Then Baba says, what was Didi's mantra? That of course she did practical and she showed those who are in the corporeal world. You children's state of mind, the state should be made in such a way, just like how Didi had made. Baba, just while seeing Didi's side, he was just saying that she was #1 student. She was very good in studying as well as teaching others, in making the lessons very firm. And she had the balance of that love and law. Her specialities and her dharana was very high. Because Didiji had done a lot of effort, a lot of incognito effort. Baba, while seeing Didi with a lot of love and while taking a look at all other Dadis, Didi says, everyone has to become a resident of the subtle region. It's not the time to just walk, it's the time to fly. It's the time to have that flying stage. And we have to reach the subtle region where Baba is. And she was very mature and she was just saying, and of course she was seeing. While Didi was just saying, all other Dadis were, so they were in line with whatever Didi said. Then Baba said, see child, all the Dadis, because of being with Mama and Baba, they always had they had all that unity in the gathering, and they always enabled or they always carried out that Baba's task. And all of you are in that physical world, and of course you are seeing that. So Baba just, so there was this sparkle of that gathering, particularly on such great days. That is, it is the Didi's remembrance. And why don't Baba emerge? Why wouldn't he emerge, all the Dadis? Then the bow containers were so decorated and they were in front of Baba and Didi. Then Baba just fed that book to Didi, and all the Dadis also fed to Didi. Then Baba started saying that this is that internal love. That love was there till the end, and they were even sustained with that love, and they also became instruments to make everyone just go. They were always, they had that unity, and they made the plan, and they made that practically happen. And Baba also fed Bhog, as well as Didi also fed Bhog to Baba. Then Didi said, Baba, Baba as well as Didi gave a lot of love-filled remembrance to all of us. And while carrying those things, then I reached the physical world. Thank you. Om Shanti. हो गया भाई.